Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story, April 2019, and this is for you coming from Sagittarius. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, at gmail.com, andyhoro9, gmail.com. Let me now pull the first card for you, and this will represent the first 15 days of April, and it is for you coming from Sagittarius. Now, this is a wonderful card. It's a card of sunshine and growth and expansion and happiness. So I might say that if you find a new romance, let's talk of a new romance possibility first, and that's going to be very good for you. And if you do meet the opportunity of a new romance in the first 15 days of April, it's going to be a very good contact, a very lucky one, a very helpful one, and a very loving one. And if you have an ongoing romance, I'll use the same card to say that your ongoing romance is going to do extremely well in the first 15 days of April. So try to be as nice as possible. The signs on this planet, Kabbalistic cards have signs of planetary signs and zodiac signs. There's one sign which I find is too strong, and that's the sign of domination. So try not to dominate and you'll do very well, whether it's a new romance or whether it's an ongoing romance. Let me now pull a card to talk to you about your marriage in the first 15 days. And it says there are many helpful signs, which means that your marriage will go pretty well. Except there is a sign here of burden. So what could the burden be? Is it the financial burden? Is it the emotional burden? Is it the health burden? Look to see in the first 15 days what might show some concern in your marriage area. Well, it's you listening to me, so you look for the concern. And such a concern may prove to be a burden in the first 15 days. Apart from that, things are going very well in your marriage area. Now let me go to your last 15 days of April for you coming from Sagittarius. Well, this is not a very good card, so I'm going to apply it to the possibility of finding a romance in the last 15 days. If you do find a romance in the last 15 days, a new one, be very careful that this person is very opportunistic, and therefore there's ulterior motives why this person wants to share a life with you, and there will also be differences of opinion. It's not a bad card, but it shows that the compatibility areas are not very stable. So a new romance, be careful, some instability due to compatibility areas. Let me pull a card now regarding your ongoing romance. Your ongoing romance says the problem is coming from money. It's very direct, straightforward to the point. It's about money. So money issues can bring a problem to your ongoing romance. So as you listening to me, if you value the ongoing romance, don't go harping about money and about finances, because the card says that there's an entanglement. Somebody owes somebody money, and now the situation is getting a little bit troublesome. So if you want to demand the money or any financial issue, then there's a danger of this relationship getting into deep trouble. Let me pull another card to talk to you about your marriage area in the last 15 days of April. Well, it's a card that says somehow the message is not getting through. The support is not coming. So all that spoken about in your marriage in the last 15 days, well, it's you listening to me. Try to be flexible, try to be negotiable, because chances are that your marriage partner is not going to do that. So you be flexible and you be appreciative. It basically shows miscalculation, misunderstanding, and basically a desire not to be on the same side of each other. So there can be some trouble. It's not a card that's going to bring any breakup or anything. It's just a kind of differences between you and your marriage partner. That's for the last 15 days of April. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There'll be some people with these ages that I'm going to mention who are going to be extremely lucky in the area of romance and marriage. And this would be, well, it's a pretty good card for you in Sagittarius. And it says if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or even 73, you're going to be very lucky in the area of romance and marriage. It's going to go very well for you. You are the chosen one to enjoy this in the month of April. If you are not of these ages, you'll need to see me for a personal consultation of 90 minutes. And in those 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life, including work and business and finance. But we'll talk about that later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors. Now your lucky colors, this is another very powerful card. And if you wear red, a lot of red, undergarments, top garments, contact red in the month of April, you are going to be one very lucky person, because you will have the energy of a few planets who want to get things done for you on a big scale, whether in job, whether in marriage, whether in romance as well. Well, we're talking mainly of romance and marriage. So wear red and you'll do well. Now the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is direction energy. So let's look at your card. Well, it's a card that says face south as much as you can. You see, 9 planets are placed around Earth. So when you look left, right, straight, backwards, you're going to be facing one planet or another. And so if you look south for inspiration, for good luck, where romance and marriage is concerned in the month of April, you will be doing pretty well. Try to do that. And now about your lucky days. So let's see what your lucky days might be for the month of April. Okay, this is a card which is also very beneficial to you. You coming from Sagittarius. I'll have to choose Thursdays. Thursdays are going to be very lucky in the month of April for you coming from Sagittarius. So bookmark these days and you will be concentrating on romance and marriage as much as you can, and it will be a lucky time in Thursdays to get what you want. Now we will go to zodiac signs which might bring problems for you in the month of April. So let's see who this person could be causing you such problems in romance or marriage. And I would make this person to come from Libra. This person, whether it's applicable to new romance, ongoing romance or ongoing marriage, this person from Libra is going to create problems for you in the month of April. Could be miscommunication, could be just open warfare and confrontation. Well, be very careful. If your marriage partner, ongoing romance partner or a new romance partner you find is from Libra, you have to be very, very careful how you handle the situation. Sparks will fly and suddenly a lot of problems are going to be increased. And if you are interested in somebody from Libra, I would say go slow in the month of April. Otherwise, you will just be interested in somebody who's going to cause you problems. And now about who you can form an attachment to. So you probably are interested in somebody. Somebody may be interested in you. Let's see who this person could be. And looking at this card, I'm going to favor Cancer. So somebody coming from the period of Cancer is going to make you extremely happy. If your ongoing romance partner, new love partner, romance, or if your marriage partner is from Cancer, you're going to do very well. And you will find that if you're interested in somebody who is from Cancer, go right ahead. It will be a very good solid meeting for you, and the romance can start about very easily. Well, that's the news for you. Now this 90-minute session which I talk about, which will cost you USD 50. I will tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years. I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, your colors, your directions, your gemstones, your lucky days, and all that will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. So we'll do a very accurate area in your job, in your business, in your finances, in your romance, in your marriage, and in your health as well, in detail. So I'll give you my email address again. It's AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, @gmail.com. Shoot me an email and I will reply to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.